it's no death wish. Take it easy on the breakfast with the swag, leave her breathless. I'm a star, flag of Texas. Lexus in my Lexus with my dingy down her necklace. But the way I hit her heart, you would've thought that she was.
These demons is talking to me. I feel like they walking with me, reminding me constantly of all the places that I never wanted to be. They show me you frontin' on me till I show up guns in the street. My line make it solid, they tell me be quiet, can be who they want me to be. These demons is talking to me. I feel like they walking with me, reminding me constantly of all the places that I never wanted to be. They show me you frontin' on me.
Sugar, let me get it. Once I get it, I'ma fuck it like a. And that's what you keep telling me. And that's what you keep telling me. And that's what you keep telling me.
She said that she want is a nigga come through. Know how to work the stick and the tongue too. Know how to make a dance when you come to. When I grown shit, everything.
A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of them ball playing niggas, you know. Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know a nigga got dough. Nigga can leave the league.
I was really out here trying to get it.
But if I
was
leave,
really out here trying to get it.
the fans still gon' love me, man.
What you say?
Hey, how you doing, people? Oh, shit, hair sticking up everywhere. Get your shit together, bro. What it is, what it do, what it could be is what it should be. You know what I mean? We are at Storytime episode 2. It is your wonderful host, your boy, your man's and it's your boy, Rick B Music TV. You know what I mean? Everything else under the sun. From everywhere and nowhere, but repping everything. Anyways, how the fuck are you people feeling today, man? I mean, I'm feeling pretty alright. You know what I mean? Breath the whom out. You don't even call it the chains or the jewelry or the shining. You just been like,
Come on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Bullshit. I see you shining, nigga.
because when they see it, they just be like, It's crazy. It's out of pocket. Anyways, let's get to the story time today, man. So today's story time is the time that I went to offense, defense, football camp. And I found out that you can really pop your motherfucking eye out. And white kids are crazy. You feel me? No disrespect or offense to the white people who watch my stuff or follow me or that I'm very cool with. You feel me? Because there are black kids and kids of other races and colors that do very weird shit as well. But nah. For my lifespan, white people have pushed the limits.
A white lady came up to a real nice lady. She said, "Oh goodness, it is you, isn't it?" And so I just said, "Yeah, I guess it is. Ain't I?" She said, "Oh my goodness, if my son were to see you, oh, he would just to die for." Yeah, that's another freak. What you mean to die for? Well, why you gonna bring him out here then? Leave that boy where he at. She said, "Would you mind signing an autograph for my son?" That's a dream about you. So I do that every time, whether I want to or not. Now, y'all in the middle, hey, whatever. You know, get past it. So I said, I didn't want to, but I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." So I said, "Where is he at?" She says, "If you could come this way, he's in the mall." And so I go out there. I said, "Where he at?" She said, "There he is right there. This little crazy looking little boy. You know how they had their hair in a mohawk? He had about 5 spikes in his head, and all of them was a different color. This boy had tattoos all over him, had earrings in his nose and stuff. I looked at her, I said, "How old is he?" "He's 15. So I looked at her, I said, "Well, okay, ma'am, if you can call him." She said, Bobby, would you come here for a moment?" That boy turned around, this is no lie. "Hey, bite me, Mom." Now I'm standing there. She said, hold on. Oh, I'm going to hold on because I got to see the rest of this. She said, but Bobby, look who's here. I said, bite me, Mom. So when he said it the second time, you know, I went and got behind something. Because I know something fitting to jump off. Because if I'd have ever told my mama to bite me, oh, Lord, all hell would have broke loose in that mall. It would have been Armageddon in that mall.
So let's get to it. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know what offense, defense, football camp is, or whatever the case may be. Well, obviously, I just said football camp. Basically what it is, man. You feel me? It's a sleepaway football camp. I'm not sure if the program is still running, but at the time when I was going to this, I probably had to be like between the ages of 9 and 11 or some shit like that. Like, I wasn't really that old, guys. We were living in New York at the time, so my parents sent me, I believe, like, the camp was at upstate New York. Let me call my mom later for comment. So yeah, so we were living in Queens or whatever, so they had to drive me to the camp, and I was really like super duper heavy into football around that time frame. Anybody who knew me knew like football was a super passion. I woke up, breathed that shit, went to sleep with that shit just all the time. So I was excited about this. I'm like, yeah, sleepaway camp football only, yes. This is a dream come true. It's a combination. So turns out we had to sleep on the college dorms and shit, which was super duper exclusive for your boy. Cause like I've been away from my parents before, but come on, man, single digits about to hit teenage puberty years and all that, and you going through motherfucking, you on the college campus by yourself. Yes, we out here. Even though we wasn't really out there to do nothing, but we out here. That's what it felt like. Like, yeah, drop me off, Mom, see you, Dad.
I'm gonna act a fool. I ain't doing no more homework, nothing. We taking over. Come on, what's the cop gonna do to me? I'm gonna be like, don't make me call the president, bitch. And the cop, he gonna be like, oh, snap, Riley a real nigga. The president's a real nigga. We can't do nothing.
Anyways, moving forward, motherfucking, we get there, you feel me? We split up into teams. We have all of our little individual crews and sections and all of that stuff like that or whatever. So everything's lit, you feel me? Nothing's wrong with the offense, defense, football camp. I actually believe that this was the year, one of these years the Giants went to the Super Bowl. But they got their asses whooped. This ain't like the Eli year.
Will run out. Or at least the clock is now stopped with 3 seconds to play, but people are charging the field. Jerry Austin winds the clock, and that will bring Super Bowl 35 to an end.
Is where they won. This is one of the years they went and they got smacked, I believe, by the Ravens. But even them bum ass niggas came and like they signed autographs and shit. I'm not a Giants fan. You know what I mean? So I gave all that stuff to my dad. He still has it. But yeah. But yeah, so like the offense defense football camp was the shiznit. It was fun. It was a really great learning experience, or whatever the case may be. It was a really great bonding experience, especially like, you know, if you're not used to kids from different cultures and different areas and different ways and plans and all that shit. And sometimes that's really like a culture shock when you come from where you come from and you just know how to be the man where you're from, and now you're here where everybody's the man where they from. Are you really the best until you go against the best? Yeah. Lessons to learn. But the point of the story, how we got here. Alright, so one of these days, like I said, we were living on a college campus. We were in college dorm rooms and shit like that. So one of the days, inside of the dorm room, well, no, let me tell you how the dorm room was set up. So the way that the dorm room was set up is, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 bunk beds each room. And then there was a commons area in the middle, like a living room area. At least that's how our dorm was. Our dorm room was. I don't know how everybody else's was set up, because some people had more than just 2 rooms in there. Like I said, I was part of the younger group of kids, so there was older kids or older teenagers and all that shit like that. So like, yeah, shit was different. But it was an ill ass setup. So we had 2 motherfucking rooms. Like I said, 4 bunk beds or whatever. So 2 bunk beds each room or whatever on the opposite sides. And then the commons area, the living room area. Popping. So I got bottom bunk in my room. on one side of the bunk bed. My little roomie doing his thing on top bunk. We got our homies across from us. They ain't really our homies, but we all in this little ass room together. So shit, we homies now. Across the commons area was the other room. So there was 4 other guys in there. I can't now remember, guys. This is over 20 years ago. I cannot distinctly remember everybody's name, but I do remember 2 of them were white kids. As far as the other room, one of them was black and one of them was Indian. Whatever. So one day we had, practice got cut early. There was no more 2-a-days and shit like that. So we had like bonding time, like time just where everybody can go kick it inside the room, do what they do, make shit happen, and be happy from there.
You're not thinking about Darla, are you? No, of course not. Good. I wonder if she's not thinking of me, too.
And within that bonding time, we all decided to all right, let's swap story. Let's swap music. Let's talk about this, that, and third strategy, this, that, and third. Typical shit that little niggas talk about, man. I mean, I'm grown now and we barely be talking about shit. So I could only imagine where the conversation went then. We're on their side of the dorm, bonding. And when I was younger, I'm a lot different now. When I was younger, I was very, 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 very passive aggressive. You feel me? Like now I'm very aggressive to the point people think I'm either crazy or emotional all the time. But before I was passive aggressive, you feel me? Like you would have to do a heightened amount of things, especially if I was friends with you, to cause me to have a reaction or to want to put you in like an awkward situation. Like I empathize really well with people, and it's so cringy for me to see people in uncomfortable positions or awkward situations. I never want to be a person that contributes to that type of weird shit. That was the position I was in with this, because I kept noticing one of the white boys. Let's give him Steve for right now. We'll give him the name Steve.
At school, while I'm sitting here all day with nobody to keep me company except Steve.
So Steve, I kept noticing as I'm talking to Steve, one of Steve's eyes is looking at me. I was like, this eye was looking at me, and everywhere I moved, this eye moved with me. But this eye wasn't moving nowhere. Steve look over here, this eye still straight. Steve look over here, this eye still straight. Like, I've never seen an eye so disciplined. So I was like, damn, I thought I knew all the tricks in the book. Remember when niggas used to do little weird shit like put their eyelids inside out, or motherfuckers like try to catch you off guard with the Undertaker and shit like that, or rolling their eyes, and you roll your eyes, they get stuck like that. You feel me? It was hella little myths as a little nigga. So I was like, maybe that's some new trick. Like, nigga learn how to keep one eye forward and the other eye not forward. Oh, okay. Alright, well shit, I'm about to ask Steve to put me on. But I don't want to put Steve out there. What if it's not my business? Maybe Steve don't want to release his magician trick shit. I don't know. This nigga Steve, bro. Somebody else, another arrogant, well not arrogant, but another no-filter kid from my group decided to see the same thing that I saw, but instead of having some couth, he decided to act Steve, just on the straight up humble. Hey Steve, what the fuck? Why your eye not moving, man? And mind you, he says it so nonchalantly. Oh, it's because it's fake, guys. Steve, what the fuck you talking about, Steve? I've been on this earth damn near 10 years. Steve, ain't no fake eyes out here, Steve. You either have eyes or you don't. Slick Rick had an eye patch. Like, what are we talking about, Steve? I thought Steve was bullshit. Now, mind you, I told you it's 8 people to the dorm. And it's at least all 8 of us plus a couple more homeboys inside of the room right now. So we all looking at Steve in the grits like, Steve, you lost your motherfucking mind? What you mean? That shit just not real. Like that, nah, that's not how it works, Steve. That's not how none of this works.
Friend you. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
And Steve was like, nah, it's not real. And we were like, get the fuck out of here. So now, kids, curiosity does kill the motherfucking cat. So now we don't believe Steve, and we start calling Steve out on not believing him. out of here. Steve out here making shit up. Steve just wants some attention. Fuck the nigga talking about his eye not real. If it's not real, prove it, Steve. If it's not real, then prove it, Steve. Steve said, okay. Steve said, I got you. I say no more. I'm sitting there in anticipation like a fucking dummy sitting the closest to him because I'm just like, what kind of weird shit? Like, what is he gonna do? One of those gay ass, and then pretend it ain't really pop out? Like, fuck out of here, Steve. Fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Man, listen. Steve went and popped that motherfucker out so goddamn fat. Nigga. Boy. Talk about ass and elbow.
Oh my God!
Yes, that's exactly how it was, bro. I ran to my motherfucking room and hopped in my bed under the covers so fast, you'd have thought the eye was chasing me. You'd have thought Steve told the eye come get me or something, the way I jetted from his mother. I probably would have whooped Steve's ass 99 out of 100 days. I'd have fucked Steve up any and everywhere on this green earth. That I would have gave Steve a victory that day, cause that traumatized the fuck out of me. I wasn't prepared for no eye to pop out a nigga head. Have you ever seen an eye come out of somebody's fucking skull and then see the space behind the eye? Nigga, shitting me, man. Shitting me. I ain't fuck with Steve for 2 more days. Swear to God, yo. Swear to God, I ain't even go near that room, nigga. I was so creeped the fuck out. I couldn't believe this nigga. And the white kids had the nerve to be cheering. Holy shit, Steve, that's so cool. Steve got germs, y'all. That's how you get COVID. Playing with your eye. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Yeah. So needless to say, me and Steve wasn't too close by the end of offense-defense football game. Steve, wherever you at, if you ever watch this, I know Steve isn't your real name, but if you ever see this, and you remember Barry, or when they called me New York, from offense-defense football camp, or whatever the case may be, I just pray, Steve, that you ain't pulling that bullshit on nobody else, bruh. Get your shit together. That's not fucking funny. Traumatize my goddamn shit. What the fuck wrong with Steve? Let me get the fuck out of here. Steve, I see you. I got the strap, blood.
I step up on the scene making movies. I remember days pulling up in a hoopty. The bitches still fly cause the whole game's groovy. Swag make her bitch tap her friend like who he. I remember niggas had 5 on the bag. We was struggling. No matter how we got it, bitch, we got it. We was hustling.